Hi everyone, it's Bretta from Forefoot.com, and today I'm going to be talking to you about why you may have top of the foot pain. It isn't a stress fracture from forefoot running. Now, if you start forefoot running and you experience localized swelling or pain on the top of the foot, when you run, number one, your laces might be too tight, and number two, there's a good chance you may have an edema, which is localized swelling that occurs on parts of the body that is confronted with high mechanical demands and stress, such as the feet and ankles, which are great places for edema swelling to develop, especially if you are learning a new running style, such as forefoot running, while barefoot or doing so in barefoot-like running shoes. This will place new demands on the foot in a very direct way and will renew your foot's role in running. And an edema, just like I said, is localized swelling that is specifically due to the abnormal accumulation of fluid in the soft tissues. But running-related edemas of the foot and ankle haven't been reported as anything bad. An edema is just a sign of adaptation and development of stronger, soft, and connective tissues. Ultimately, there is no need to panic if the top of your foot is sore when you run, because there's a good chance that this pain is related to an edema, in which case the edema is part of the restructuring process of the foot. And by forefoot running in minimalist footwear or by going barefoot, you are creating the environment for the feet to work more effectively as compared to if you were to heel strike in traditional running shoes. And so forefoot running in minimalist running shoes, or whether you're forefoot running barefoot, muscle activity in the feet dramatically increases, which helps build strong foot bone tissue. And so an edema is a step along the road of enduring the normal and healthy changes in the structural landscape of your feet. This kind of physical progress is what your foot needs to see. You will begin to notice that your feet will start to become more meaty and pudgy and less skinny and frail the more you run forefoot, either barefoot or in minimalist-like running shoes. So when you wear minimalist running shoes or when you run barefoot during forefoot running, you activate the muscles that have been underactive for so long, whereby an edema is essentially the byproduct of the natural physiological responses of remodeling of the foot tissue due to the newly added stress, and is considered essential for normal development and maintenance of healthy bone and tissue within the feet. So the top of foot swelling, assuming it is an edema swelling, is a very productive and positive part of the development of adequate foot strength, because the role of the foot in running has now changed when you switch from heel strike to forefoot strike running. In minimalist / barefoot / forefoot running, the feet are the most important asset, whereas in heel strike running, the feet are kept from fully participating in running in a sense, and we rely mostly on the traditional running shoe, which has toe springs, stability features, arch support to do a lot of the work for us. And these components of the traditional running shoe essentially diminishes the feet, making the feet less capable of maintaining strength. So learning forefoot running, whether you're doing so barefoot or in minimalist running shoes, comes with welcoming some forms of discomfort. And you have to acknowledge that your feet aren't quite where they really need to be in terms of strength and adequate function. And edemas are one of the hallmarks of the foot undergoing transformative reconstruction that isn't debilitating, but is essentially part of the normal progress of development of stronger feet. So for more information on forefoot running versus heel strike running, please head on over to my blog, runforefoot.com, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel to stay updated on all the latest research regarding the proper biomechanics of running. Thanks for listening and watching. Have fun out there on the roads. Bye for now.